just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway. We welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Indy. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Colts are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Willis now to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Willis to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Throwing, Willis. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the handoff, this is Moss. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Pistol snap to Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Latu there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Now Willis. Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. And he'll take it on in. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
Until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Willis. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Willis now to throw. The ball comes out. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Willis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's got it 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Pollard. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and 7. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
To the left side and taken in by downs. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Willis to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Willis. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing, Willis. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with him again. Again he finds an opening. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the RPO, a pass taken by Ridley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And that is incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. Now Willis. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run right here with Moss. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis. Here's Willis. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. High throw, but it's reeled in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. It's second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will score. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
It's a run out of the gun with Moss. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. It feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
Here's first down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick to the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. Now on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. This time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So here comes 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Here we go. One final. That ball intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a shocking finish. There are no flags, and this game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.